Hi, I'm Dad.
And I am Charlie Blakely.
And today we're going to be drawing this dude.
Bendy.
Bendy, the ink demon from Bendy and the Ink Machine.
He's my brother's thing.
Yep.
Don't ever
So,
tell him.
grab your markers and your pencils and let's draw with the Blakeleys.
And if you want, you can get some colored pencils.
Absolutely. Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Charlie, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so.
Like Freddy.
Ready like Freddy, yes indeed. Okay,
Kruger.
so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna draw Bendy's head.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start at the top of his right little, this part right here. I don't know what you call that. Ear? Is that supposed to be an ear? I don't know.
He kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, but evil.
Evil Mickey Mouse. That's a good way to describe him. So
Yeah, I just
I'm
found
gonna
it
go
as
ahead
a
and
demon.
start doing his head here. It's gonna be a big circle. Alright, and then for mine, oh, let's stick together on this. Oops. For mine, boom. And I kind of wanted his, like, him to have kind of like a little bit of a, almost like an ink
Yeah, what the heck?
overflow on the top like that. So you got your bendy head. Next thing we want to do is we're going to draw a line kind of down here, like his under his chin area. So if you've seen our videos before, you know that the way that it works is that I draw, my son here draws, and you can also draw. So let's stay all together on this. Alright, and then I'm just going to kind of draw some ink like flowing down here, kind of like onto his face. And I'm making it kind of real, like, kind of jagged, almost like scary teeth, right? Okay.
Is I done?
Now, I'm going to draw next his mouth. Are you with me? Let me look at yours, bud. Oh, it looks pretty good.
I can't even fit. Ah! Okay, now time to freak out.
It's okay. Why don't you follow my lead here, my friend?
Too late.
Oh boy, this guy's got a mind of his own right here. He's not taking orders from Dad. Alright, so I'm gonna, so I really want this to be low, like right over his mouth. I'm gonna draw a mouth right down here, right? And it's gonna be, and the reason I drew this part first was that I wanted the ink to run down actually over his mouth. If I draw in the mouth first, I'd have to go over these areas, right, to cover him up. Now, with Bendy, the way he's normally drawn is with teeth that are just vertical lines, not like a, it's not like a separation. And that's just the way that they stylize them when they draw them. So I'm going to start in the middle, right?
Don't blame anybody but Henry.
Yes,
That is nothing
Henry.
you should care about. Could Henry probably made him. And this is all in the gameplay, which you should probably play if your parents, or if you are a parent, should get it. If you like horror games.
Absolutely. A lot of times it's like kind of like a curve like this. Like some stuff like on the edge of his mouth, right? Maybe like, let's do even a little bit of like a, kind of like an ink spray a little bit under here.
You're just following what it says on the paper.
Well, yeah, of course. We want to,
Yeah,
we want it to look good, right?
It's
Okay.
a cardboard cutout of what Bendy would look like if he was flowing with ink.
That's right. So,
And that he's...
at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, so we have his arms are going to come down here, right? His body, his legs. So I'm actually going to start, and if you look, a lot of the ways that he's stylized is that his head like isn't actually attached. So I'm going to start, I'm going to make this arc right here, and it comes down into his arm. And on this side, I'm going to stop right there because I want his bow tie to be like real crooked. right? So it's gonna be like come to about the middle there, and then we're gonna make the knot on the bow tie. And then this side I want to come way down. And that's one way that we can kind of show that the Ink Demon Bendy is like real crazy, is his bow tie is very crooked. Like that. And then you gotta draw the little folds, right? Because when you have a bow tie, it has little dents there, okay? And then from there, I'm gonna come down and I want to try and keep this in line distance-wise, just slightly higher than where this is, which is going to be his other hand. So I'm going to come up, over, down, around for his sort of Mickey Mouse looking gloves, right? And then we're going to have the thumb come back into the hand. And his hands are usually fairly oversized relative to like other parts of his body. So I'm going to give him some big kind of knuckles, right? And then bring this back around. And one of the things that really reminds people of Mickey Mouse, other than like his head with the very distinct ear things, is this part. The gloves with the spots on them. Alright, and then with this arm, we're going to start about here.
This was really made around chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Yep, we're going to bring it up. It's going to just narrow slightly. And then from there, I'm going to go down for his body. And I'm going to make sure that his hand is just a little bit in front. Okay, so let's pause there, and I'm going to come to the other side here now. And with the Ink Demon, one gloved hand is black, and the other one is, I'm sorry, one is white, and the other one is black. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. We'll come around like that. So it's very similar to this hand, but we're not going to worry about filling on any of the inner details because it's all black. Now, Charlie, you've played this game. I have not really played it. What, is there a reason why one hand is black and the other is, like, did he lose this glove? Or has this glove? Or
I don't
what's
really know, but I know that he shows no mercy.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about chapter 4, when he brutally ripped the projectionist's head off of his shoulders.
Oh my gosh.
I played through chapter 4 and I never won because Brute Boris destroyed me like a madman.
All right, and we're back after a brief break. I do not remember at all what we were talking about, but that's okay. So, at this point, we just finished this. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do this side of his body. And he comes around like this. Goes right next to his thumb. It's going to come down like that. And what we need now is his two legs.
I'm doing something wrong and I'm doing something right.
Let's see. No, you're good. I think you just didn't do his arm yet. There you go. Sorry, we had a break and we're trying to remember where exactly we were on these drawings. And that's the thing about having a little break, is you kind of forget where you were at. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I guess I was maybe asking you questions about Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Okay, silly voice is over.
That silly voice, yeah, that's a fun silly voice. Okay, so like that. So for the foot, we make like a big circle out, and then
this is the
curve
hand.
back
Don't touch
in.
me.
Why would we judge you? Let's see.
Because it looks more like, just make the two dots. And then people will just say that I've just made an arm.
This one is, we're going to make that one black. That's what we were just talking about, was why one hand was black and the other wasn't. I don't remember if we decided. You didn't finish this hand, though. It looks like you were He stopped right in the middle of drawing his hand right here, his thumb and stuff. Alright.
Okay, great. I've completed it. Done.
Okay, good. So the ink demon. We were talking about the ink demon, if I recall correctly. Yes. So, is there like a good Bendy and a bad Bendy, or?
I don't know what.
You don't know what?
They never actually say what it is. But what we know is that just I don't know anything about Bendy. The only thing I know about Bendy is that he turned into a giant beast monster and will kill you in chapter 3. Maybe he might appear. Yeah, he might. He appears in chapter 4, but he isn't out of reach. Yeah.
So then, who are the? There's like. Now I'm trying to remember. You were telling me there's like good and bad versions of everybody. Right?
Yeah, we got Alice with owl eyes. I say owl eyes because I haven't seen her in a while, and I recall her having like owlish eyes. Things.
All
then
right.
Boris having another arm.
Make sure that you put another foot on this guy.
So we isn't the footless Bendy.
Yeah, we're not doing Bendy the one-legged here.
Okay, this is more. Why does Bendy have?
Why does Bendy have garbly garble mouth? I don't know.
I'm
I'm actually gonna do this. I wasn't too happy. I feel like this line kind of got a little out of hand. But we're gonna do some shading in this part. Really,
Okay.
we're gonna do a lot of filling in here. So,
Done. Bendy's done. I've created
Alright.
it. Just need to color him.
so up next we are going to do our filling in and shading, and then we'll come back and talk about a few more things. Okay, and here they are, our two Bendies. Overall, I think we did good. Or, I'm sorry, our two ink demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks just like our guy that we held up earlier in the episode. All right, so, if you like our video, get one of these guys, right? Big thumbs up, smash that like button, ring that bell so you can get notifications, and always leave comments. We've loved the comments we've gotten so far.
Yay.
A few people have been very nice to us, and we love that. Obviously, we'd love to see yours. If you want to send us a link or something to your version of this, we'd be happy to see it. Otherwise, we're done. We are going to keep putting out videos and keep having a good time. Anything you want to add, Charlie?
Yay.
All right, well, in that case, I guess we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Keep on drawing out there, folks.